Hey family, welcome back to Danielle Inspires Travel Series. Traveling the world and seeking adventures domestically brings out the kid in me. I went from traveling primarily, but minimally in the US to traveling to Mexico, the Bahamas, Singapore, France, Vietnam, and China in less than 1 year. You and I are designed to see the world and to experience God's handiwork from every corner of the globe. The purpose of this travel series is to inspire you to make traveling the world a part of your divine calling and self-care regimen. Now, get ready to join me on an unforgettable adventure through Paris with love. Coming up next. In part 2 of 30 Days of Living My Dreams in France, I ended that episode talking about the TGV. The TGV is France's high-speed rail network, renowned for its advanced technology and efficiency. I was fortunate to book a non-stop train from Montpellier to Paris, avoiding any transfers. The ride on the TGV was fast, efficient, and comfortable. Once I got off the train in Paris, I took an Uber to my hotel, l'Hôtel Eiffel, which is in walking distance of La Tour Eiffel and other famous attractions. Thankfully, the hotel had an elevator, unlike many hotels in France. Though my room was small, it was nicely decorated, comfortable, and provided a decent view of Paris. In general, I have no complaints about the hotel, which put me in walking distance of many renowned attractions. I visited Paris in late November when the French were preparing for Noel. The weather was cold and rainy at times, but Paris is beautiful in all seasons.
Hi, I am back, sucker, in the room. The cold was like this on my face. Had me just like this. I could feel it. Anyway, I had a good early dinner. And then I stopped at the convenience store, got me a tea, peach tea, which is my favorite. Sans sucre means no sugar. Glad they got these, because some people be tripping. But I did get some sugar. I'm going to eat them with my fingers, because I ain't got no fork.
The day after I arrived in Paris, I embarked on Le Calif cruise along the Seine River, which provided a magical journey through one of the world's most iconic cities. This enchanting river cruise is the ultimate way to soak in Paris's timeless beauty while enjoying a luxurious, comfortable, and memorable experience. As the Calif cruise sets sail along the Seine, passengers are treated to panoramic views of some of Paris's most famous landmarks. From the majestic Eiffel Tower to the stunning Notre Dame Cathedral, this scenic voyage brings Paris's rich history to life. Gliding past the grand bridges, charming quays, and exquisite architecture, you'll witness the city's beauty unfold in a way that can only be experienced from the river. The Calif cruise is renowned for its luxurious onboard experience. The boat's elegant design, combined with impeccable service, ensures that passengers feel both comfortable and pampered throughout their journey. Here's a look at the lunch menu during my cruise. I selected the butternut and pumpkin cream soup with hazelnut chips and croutons as an appetizer. For my main course, I ordered the grilled sea bass fillet, with cherry root mousseline and white butter with tarragon. Every bite was delicious. I concluded my meal with the chocolate lava cake with custard and Madagascar vanilla ice cream. This was a high quality gourmet meal delivered in an atmosphere of luxury and sophistication. With its intimate settings and stunning views, the cruise provides the perfect ambiance for a memorable afternoon or evening. The combination of spectacular views, exquisite service, and the charm of Paris makes this journey one of the most memorable ways to explore the City of Lights. When you're in France, you get used to walking. And in fact, you want to walk to get a more intimate feel of a foreign environment. I walk to and from the Caliph, and I'm excited to share the sights and sounds of Paris as I encountered it along the way. Though the river cruise was the highlight of my day, the real adventure began with walking the streets of Paris. Let's start with the Cinema La Pagode, located in the 7th District. Originally built in 1896 by Alexander Marcel as a lavish Japanese-style reception pavilion, the building was used to host upscale receptions until 1927. It opened as a cinema in 1931, becoming one of Paris's earlier art house venues. Its famous Salle Japonaise and Japanese Garden became selling points for its programming. The cinema closed its doors back in 2016, much to the dismay of Parisian film fanatics. In 2017, American film lover and real estate investor Charles S. Cohen acquired La Pagode to restore and reopen it. Renovations began in mid-2021 with street and garden infrastructure works continuing through summer 2025, and there's a plan to reopen in October 2025. I would love to attend the reopening. The architecture draws you in because it's an unexpected surprise among what is typically seen in Paris. I also happened upon Institut des Hautes Studies, which is an advanced research institute in mathematics, theoretical physics, and all related sciences. The institute offers exceptional scientists a place where they can devote entirely to research without any obligation of teaching or administrative tasks. You know, it's nice when someone builds a haven for you to deep dive into your talents, skills, and interests. But you shouldn't wait for others to do for you what you can do for yourself. Perhaps the environment you currently live, work, or play in doesn't support your dreams and vision. I've said it once or twice, but it's worth repeating. Tomorrow isn't promised to you. All you have is today. All you have is this moment to summon the courage to live your best life. Living your best life begins with a choice, and choose yourself because you're worth it.
Alright, so I am out in these streets on my way to the river cruise, and as I'm able, I will stop to show you guys anything that looks somewhat interesting if I'm able.
Up next is l'Hôtel National des Invalides, a prominent site in Parisian landscape thanks to its famous gilded dome. The hotel is an exceptional monument where visitors can explore the history of France through the Musée des Armées collection and the tomb of Napoleon I in particular. Additionally, I walked through a variety of parks, gardens, but I couldn't tell you their names. I was just happy to find a bench to rest and to be surrounded by lush greenery.
The French take care of the little churn. I'm forever seeing some type of little carousel situation happening. How about these moms? What I am surprised about Paris is the number of tropical plants and trees. I definitely would not have expected that for this area. That could be a good Christmas tree right there, couldn't it? Yeah, this piece is surprising. Not sure what that's all about. They do have a plaque, just don't feel like reading it. That's it for now, guys. I will check in with y'all soon.
Clearly, I gave myself ample time to walk and explore before embarkation on the Caliph because I had ample time to continue to explore Paris. As I looked around, I thought I saw the Louvre Museum. So I headed across the bridge, Pont des Arts, a scenic bridge crossing the Seine, to do a bit more exploring. Have you ever seen a historic place in a movie and the next thing you know, you're standing where some famous actor stood? As I walked around and happened upon the Louvre Museum, I felt like, oh my God, I am on the movie set of the 2017 movie Wonder Woman, where the main character, Diana Prince, worked as an art historian. The Louvre was originally built in the late 12th century, around 1190, as a fortress by King Philip II to protect Paris from invasion. In the 16th century, under Francis I, the medieval fortress was gradually transformed into a Renaissance-style royal palace. The king also began to collect art, laying the foundation for the museum's future collection. Several French monarchs, including Louis XIII and Louis XIV, lived at the Louvre before Louis XIV moved the royal court to Versailles in the late 1600s. During the French Revolution, the National Assembly decreed that the Louvre should become a public museum. It officially opened on August 10th, 1793, with a modest collection of artworks confiscated from the church and nobility. Today, the Louvre is the largest art museum in the world, covering over 782,000 square feet of exhibit space. Pre-pandemic, the museum welcomed over 10 million visitors annually, making it the most visited museum in the world. I got goosebumps just being on the grounds, and perhaps on my next visit to Paris, I will enter the Louvre to view its massive collection of artwork. On my walk back from the cruise to the hotel, I took an enchanting stroll along the Seine.
Yo, the cruise was all that and then some. I am mad. Look at Ratatouille. Anyway, so now
walk through the tunnel.
I'm going
then
to walk back at a different direction.
Walk up the stairs.
This is a straight shot. Well, not straight shot, but most of the walk is just straight. Whereas the way I came here, it was a lot of zigzag, which was fine. It took me through the city, an hour walk. Not a problem. So, able to give you some visuals from
In 800
the
feet,
streets.
walk up the stairs.
All right. I'll holler at you.
From one historic site in Paris to the next, I just had to pinch myself. It's one thing to watch a video or to see Paris in a movie, but to be physically immersed in the City of Lights is absolutely breathtaking. When you look at this footage, it should be obvious what drew me across the street from the Seine to the Musée du Quai Branly Jacques Chirac. One of the museum's most iconic elements is the vertical garden on the administration building, designed by botanist Patrick Blanc. This living wall features over 15,000 plants of 376 species, carefully selected from mountain regions and temperate zones across the globe to echo the museum's mission of cultural diversity. The facade's lush green wall is an architectural metaphor for the museum's mission to celebrate the cultural diversity of Africa, Asia, Oceania, and the Americas. It visually merges global botany with global cultures. The museum was designed by renowned architect Jean Nouvel and opened in 2016 near the Eiffel Tower. My walking route took me straight to the Eiffel Tower, one of the most iconic landmarks in the world and the most visited paid monument in the world, with over 7 million visitors per year. Yes, there's a fee to enter the grounds where the Eiffel Tower is located. The tower was constructed as the entrance arc for the 1889 World's Fair held in Paris to celebrate the 100th anniversary of the French Revolution. Gustave Eiffel's engineering firm won a design competition. The Eiffel Tower was originally intended to be temporary, with a 20-year permit. At completion in 1889, it was the tallest man-made structure in the world until the Chrysler Building in New York was finished in 1960. Originally criticized by many artists and writers who called it an eyesore, over time the tower became one of the most beloved monuments in France and a global symbol of Paris and French innovation. When you're on vacation, you might want to see and do everything. And maybe in a smaller city, you can hit most key points of interest. But in a city like Paris, you gotta prioritize what's most important to you and think about your needs for rest, relaxation, and recovery. I spent my evenings leisurely preparing for the next day's adventure. On my final full day in Paris, I decided to take another lunch tour, but this tour was by bus. And guess what? That's the day it rained. So I got to see Paris in the rain in luxury.
All right, I am on the bus. Y'all, I'm soaked. As you can see my pants, shoes. This is not a real raincoat by a long shot because my pants are soaked. But that's all right. I am going to catch a cab back once this is all done. But anyway, you catch the atmosphere. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Ooh, it's going to be nice. I'm excited. Okay. Keep y'all posted as best as I can. Love you. Bye.
Think about it. I wanted to tour Paris and eat well. Merging the two together was a time-saving win-win. My dining experiences in Paris, first by ship and later by bus, were not brown bag lunch tours. I'm talking about exceptional gastronomic experiences in a comfortable, luxurious environment. My tour of Paris took place on the Bustronome. The Bustronome is a top-of-the-range double-decker bus with a fully glazed roof, offering a unique culinary experience in Paris. No matter the season, rain or shine, this luxury bus tour immerses passengers in optimum comfort and sophistication. I admired panoramic views of the city's emblematic monuments while savoring exceptional dishes prepared by talented chefs. Bustronome's menus come in tasting formats: a 4-course lunch menu and a 6-course dinner menu, available with or without wine pairing. The menu evolves regularly thanks to their collaboration with leading French chefs who create unique menus to surprise guests throughout the year. I boarded the Bustronome first across the street from the Arc de Triomphe. It's funny how many sights in Paris remind me of scenes from certain movies. The Arc reminds me of the car chase scene in John Wick Chapter 4, while the Eiffel Tower made me think of Rush Hour 3 starring Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker. My tasting experience began with fresh summer duo of watermelon and tomato, feta chips and balsamic reduction, followed by pearly cod on a Mediterranean bed with piquillo sauce. Then duck breast, potato pressé, carrot mousseline, and a Thai-style gravy. Finally, I enjoyed baba lemon verbena, black sesame seed ganache almond ice cream. Sheer indulgence, family. I enjoyed every bite of each dish, and the bus ride through Paris was smooth and comfortable. It was such a joy to be able to tour Paris in the rain without getting wet, at least while I was on the bus. My brief time in Paris was a wonderful ending to 30 days of living my dreams in France. My journey started in La Grande Motte, vacationing where the French do in France. From there, I traveled to Montpellier to stay with a French host family and attend Ile for 3 weeks. While in Montpellier, I took a train ride along the French Riviera to Nice. When I returned to Montpellier from Nice, I was more intentional about getting to know the city by taking walking tours to specific sites. After completing my studies at Ile, I boarded the TGV for Paris. Ooh la la! Paris left me satisfied and craving more. From the sparkling Mediterranean coastline to the enchanting streets of Paris, each destination I visited in France offered unique opportunities for relaxation, adventure, and personal growth. Throughout this travel series, the focus has been on how each location serves as a catalyst for wellness. Whether it's through the serene landscapes, the calming sounds of the ocean, or the introspective moments spent in iconic locations, Danielle Inspired Travel Series encourages viewers to prioritize travel as a form of self-care. Tips for practicing mindfulness, meditation, and staying grounded while traveling are interspersed with the stunning sceneries and daily adventures broadcasted on this channel. In particular, This three-part segment on living my dreams in France isn't just about visiting France. It's about the transformative power of travel and the importance of taking time for yourself. One breathtaking location at a time. Until next time, be bold, be great, and be inspired. We'll chat again soon. Au revoir.
Thank you for joining me to watch another episode of Danielle Inspires. If you have not done so already, be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit the alert button to be aware of new content as soon as it is released, and share this video with those you love. See you next time.